Hey, Coach Colin Castello here with ShotMechanics Basketball, and welcome to our Move Mastery series, where today I'm going to teach you how to do the perfect hesitation. All right, so the hesitation move is really important to have in your game because it's a great way to draw the defender out so you can blow by them. Now, you see a lot of great players like Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. They use the hesitation a ton, and it's one of the main moves in their game because it creates so much kind of chaos on the defensive end. So the idea with the hesitation is basically we're trying to fake the defender and make them think that we're raising up to shoot a jump shot on the perimeter, right? That's the whole key, and we want to remember the key. The key is we want to make the defender think that we're getting ready to shoot. So the first key with a hesitation is that I want to raise my shoulders. So as I'm coming up, I might be coming up off the dribble, I might be off the pullback, whatever it is, I want to raise my shoulder level. So normally when you're dribbling in attack mode, right, your shoulders are probably somewhere down here. With a hesitation, as I come out of it, I want my shoulder level to start low and then to raise high, right? So as I come through this, start low, raise high, because that tells the defender he's probably getting ready to shoot, right, if my shoulder level starts to raise. So key number one, whatever it is, no matter what direction you're hitting it, as I come through, I want to raise my shoulder level and extend my hips just slightly, right? I don't want to lock my legs out like this. I want to raise my hips slightly so I still have a little bit of spring left in them. So key number one, raise those shoulders. Key number two, you want to sell it with your eyes. Again, we want to make them think like we're shooting, right? So as I come through, if I raise my shoulders and my eyes stay right here, not a lot's going on, right? The defender's not really going to move because what am I looking at? But if I come through, I raise my shoulders and my eyes go to the rim or my target, all of a sudden that starts to look like I'm getting ready to shoot, right? As I come through, my eyes are up, shoulders are up, defender's gonna raise out of their stance, and then from here, boom, I can attack off of it, get them moving, right? So shoulders up, number one, eyes up, number two. Those are two of the most important ingredients to a hesitation move. Now, the last thing you wanna think about is to make sure you don't carry the basketball, because it's really natural to want to hit this hezi, whatever it is. You know, if you're hitting a dribble move and you're getting ready, it's really natural to want to have your hand slide underneath the basketball right here, and that's going to be a carry, right? Sometimes you can get away with it, but most refs are going to call that every time. So as I come through, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, and I hit this hezi, I want to try to keep my hand on top of the ball and let it float up just slightly. So as my shoulders raise, so's the level of the ball. Do you see that? As my shoulders raise, so does the level of the ball. Because by doing that, it makes it so my hand can stay on top of the ball or maybe just kind of behind the side right here. That way, I'm still a live dribble and I can attack off of it going the opposite direction, right? So the key with the hezi, make them think you're shooting a jumper. Eyes up, shoulders up, hand on top of the ball. You can do those three things. It's gonna be tough to stop. All right, so the first drill I got for you is what we call arc hezi. So you're gonna start on a wing. I'm gonna start on the right side here. You're gonna spin the ball to yourself, catch with 2 feet in the air. From here, we're gonna do lateral dribbles along the three-point line till we get to the top of the key. So I'm going pop, 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 however many it takes for you to get there. Once I get to the top of the key or I'm right on the center of the basket, I'm gonna hit a hezi with the same hand that I'm in. So again, eyes up, shoulders up, hand on top of the ball, right? And then I'm going to cross over opposite the way I came. Boom, I can either finish with a jumper or get all the way to the rack, whichever one you want, right? Get your rebound, peel off to the opposite side. Again, we're gonna do the same thing. Lateral dribbles up to the top, hezi at the center at the top of the key, boom, crossover opposite, load into that jumper, right? The idea here is we really want to sell that hezi as I'm coming through, boom, eyes, shoulders up, ball up, crossover opposite, load into it, find your target early, knock it down. That's drill number one. It's going to help you out. All right, so the next drill I've got is the pick and roll hezi. Now this is great because we'll pretend like we're coming out of a pick and roll situation, and we're going to hezi on the big man or the help defender coming out of it. So all you're going to do is you're going to start at the top of the key, probably out by the volleyball line somewhere out in here, and we're going to begin our setup to one direction. So I'm pretending like the screen's going to come from the other way. So anytime we're setting up a pick and roll, right, we want to set it up opposite. That way once the roll man starts coming this direction, I can come off of it nice and tight. So the idea is, first with this drill, I'm bouncing out just like this, waiting for my man to come back through. As I hit this pick and I come off right at the three-point line, I'm going to hezi up right there, and then I'm going to continue on and get either like a pull-up jumper or finish at the rack, whatever it is you want to work on. With these, I like to work on a lot of step-back situations because what happens a lot of times as you come out and you hezi this big man, they're going to drop really hard this direction, so it's a great opportunity to hit that step back going the opposite way. So for you, it's totally up to you what finish you want to work on out of it. But all we're doing is working on bouncing it out, boom, waiting for that pick and roll to come, hezi, coming off of it, getting your read. Get your rebound, come back out the opposite side. Again, we're gonna start from the top just like before. Now I'm gonna set it up the opposite direction, boom, wait for my pick to come off it, hezi and going this direction, right? That way we work going both directions, because if you can do that, you're gonna be a much more dynamic player. All right, so the next drill we've got is retreat hezi. Now this is great because we're gonna pretend like we attacked, we got stopped, we backed it out, and then we're using hezi to freeze the defender to go by them again. Now for this drill, you can start anywhere on the 3-point line, but you're always gonna use your outside hand. So if I'm on the right side of the court, I'm gonna use my right hand, left side of the court, I'm gonna use my left hand. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna spin the ball to yourself to start, you're gonna attack with your right hand, if you're on the right side, and you're gonna pretend like you get stopped. So you're gonna plant with your opposite foot, and then you're gonna retreat dribble back out to the 3-point line. Now once I get out to this 3-point line, I'm gonna open up my hips towards the hoop, I'm gonna raise the ball, hit a hezi, and then I'm gonna hit either a dribble move or a pull up out of it. Again, up to you what you wanna work on, right? The idea is we're just getting stopped, backing it out, heziing, and then coming out of it for either a jumper, finish at the rack, right? Get your own rebound, opposite side of the floor. Again, we wanna work all over the 3-point line, so maybe this next time I'm gonna start here. Same thing, I'm driving, I get stopped this direction, back it out, open my hips, hezi, hand on top of the ball, eyes, shoulders up, coming out of it, getting a shot up, right? Working around the 3-point line, working on getting stopped, backing it out to hit that hezi. If you can do that, it's gonna be really, really dynamic. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button, and then head into the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you wanna see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and on pretty much everything out for request, so leave it down below and hopefully I can get to it. And if you're new to ShotMechanics, you're definitely gonna wanna do 2 things. Number 1, click that subscription button down here, because we put out videos every week and they're all gonna get you better. The second thing you're gonna do is click the other button down below, and you're gonna get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This scoring workout is gonna change the way you think about your training and probably increase your scoring average the very first time you use it. That's how powerful it is. So you're gonna wanna check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Until next time, splash on.